Good evening, viewers and future channel subscribers. This is Brian from Less Magic, More Gathering. I purchased both pre-built Planeswalker decks for Rivals of Ixalan. I've had them for about a week now, since I think I got them on release day. But I've been waiting to do a video for each one of these. I also went out and bought a couple packs just to kind of add to tonight's video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this pre-release, or this pre-built set with Angrath, and just kind of break it down so you can see the cards that are put in this pre-built one, and then maybe explain some of the cards a little bit and how they work together. Also open the booster packs inside here, and then the other two booster packs, just to see what we come up with, as well as maybe give some ideas on what could benefit this deck itself. It's a really good foil, neat foil. This guy is a 6-drop, and his abilities are plus him up 2, Angrath, Minotaur, Pirate, deals 1 damage to target opponent, and each creature that player controls. -3 from him, return target pirate card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Destroy all creatures target opponent controls. Angrath, Minotaur, Pirate deals damage to that player equal to their total power. That's the -11, so obviously you're going to have to pump him quite a few times to get to that -11, but if the deck is built good and well, and maybe even some adjustments, that's a pretty nasty final minus there. -11 is a pretty nasty thing to do there. So that's the deck we're working with. Crack this open and see what cards come with it. I haven't, I know somebody at work has the Vrashka one. I don't know if I've seen them do the Angrath, but curious to see what other cards are in here. So we'll put the 2 packs aside with the other 2, and we'll go ahead and get into this thing real quick and see what we have. And so with all pre-built Planeswalker decks, at least the ones in Standard that I've seen, that I've bought and opened and used, they usually come with a couple cards that you can only get out of this specific pre-built deck that help you out. So there's this. Here's a couple rares. We got Repeating Barrage. It's a 3-drop. Repeating Barrage deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Raid. So pay 5. Return Repeating Barrage from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only if you attacked with a creature this turn. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at all the rares. That one might be in the regular packs. That may be one that's only in this. I'm not exactly sure, but somebody might know that one. I know this one probably. Yeah, this one only comes from this set, this pack. So it's a 5-drop Angrath's Fury sorcery card. Destroy target creature. Angrath's Fury deals 3 damage to target player. You may search your library and/or graveyard for a card named Angrath, Minotaur, Pirate. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. 2 of those. Might be more in there. I don't know. Probably just the 2, though. Vanquish's Banner. A lot of people like this one. It's a pretty good one. 5-drop artifact from Ixalan. As Vanquish's Banner enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get a +1/+1. When you cast a creature spell of the chosen type, draw a card. That's a pretty good one. That goes for any of those. I mean, it's good for dinosaurs, pirates, merfolk, vampires, whatever. Pretty good card. Daring Buccaneer, 1-drop. As additional cost to cast Daring Buccaneer, reveal a pirate card from your hand or pay 2. It's a 2/2 creature. Goblin Trailblazer, 2-drop Menace, 2/1. Headstrong Brute from Ixalan, 3-drop. It can't be blocked, or it can't block, and has Menace as long as you control another pirate. Another Headstrong Brute, Stormfleet Pyromancer, 5-drop from Ixalan. When Stormfleet Pyromancer enters the battlefield, if you attacked with a creature this turn, Stormfleet Pyromancer deals 2 damage to target creature or player. 3/2, power and toughness. From Rivals, Swab Goblin, 2-drop, 2/2. Got a couple of those in here. Looks like 4. Another one from Rivals, Swaggering Corsair, 3-drop. Raid, so Swaggering Corsair enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each. If you attacked with a creature this turn, so you put a +1/+1 counter on it. 2/2. Another common card. Okay, an uncommon creature, 3-drop. Angrath Ambusher. Orc Pirate, Angrath Ambusher gets a +2/+0 as long as you control Angrath's Planeswalker. So that one directly relates to this deck itself because it's a Planeswalker deck. Fathom Fleet Border, 3-drop. When Fathom Fleet Border enters the battlefield, you lose 2 life unless you control another pirate. So that's pirate-based. Grasping Scoundrel, also from Rivals. Grasping Scoundrel, 1-drop. Gets a +1/+0 as long as it's attacking. 1/1. Dire Fleet Captain, 2-drop. Well, a swamp and a mountain. Whenever Dire Fleet Captain attacks, gets a +1/+1 to turn for each other attacking pirate. So that's a heavy pirate build. I know it's from Ixalan. A lot of people use that one in their pirate decks. Pretty good card. Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. Attacking pirates you control get a +2/+0. So that benefits. Those combo each other pretty well. So obviously it gets a pump 1 anyway for all attacking pirates. But then all those other pirates plus this one itself get a +2. So you get those out there in the field of play. Those pirates get a little mean. I'll tell you what. Gilded Sentinel. 4-drop artifact. 3/3 golem. Then we get into some lands. Cinder Barrens, of course. You gotta have your black and red, mountains, and some swamps. And then good old Lightning Strike. Can't beat that. 2-drop, deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Sure Strike. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. And Impale, another destroy target creature, 4-drop. So as you can see, it's definitely got what it needs to help minimize your opponent's creatures possibly, and them as far as damaging them as well for creature or player, and pumping your creatures. So I mean, obviously if you got pirates frenzied swinging away, you got your pirate builders that increase their strength, and this one does as well. So that's a good card to play when you're attacking. So not bad. Sorceries and spells, good combination in there. So with a deck like this that's got a lot of kill and a little bit of pump on your creatures, what you're going to do is look at your numbers, see if you want to increase this instead of having just the 2. Maybe put 4 in there. This guy, I think there's 2. Is there 2? Yeah, there's 2 of that. Maybe go all 4 with that one. Maybe go another one of these. That's pretty good. It's a 4-drop. So there's a lot of different options. I wouldn't say you'd have to do that. They tell you to play this deck as is, and then you kind of feel it around, you know, how it's playing, what you think you'd want to change it to. I personally, when I put my decks together after I even maybe used these pre-builts to change it around, I like that idea. You know, the heavy set of creatures that match 1 for 1 and build off each other. So those are build off each other creatures. Those are fun to play in that aspect. And also the ones, obviously this is almost like a instant kill spell for the most part, along with being a creature. You know, so destroy target creature an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. So obviously you have your Lightning Strike. That's the combo they have here. So you got your Lightning Strike, deals 3 damage to target creature. So the creature might be a 6/6 or something big that you can't kill. Deal Lightning Strike, and then at the end of your turn, second main phase, put that bad boy out there because it was dealt damage. Now you destroyed it. So you might have wasted a Lightning Strike on that creature, but having that other card out there kills it when it comes in the field of play. So you got to think about that combo. If that's something you want to focus on, you're going to put 4 of that creature in there, and definitely 4 Lightning Strikes, something that's going to cause it damage. Or even Rile. Rile's a simple one. It's a quick drop, and it does the damage just enough to cause that one to come into play. It's cheaper too. So that's something you can think about. But there's also other cards in Standard. You don't have to play Rile. You can do Shock. There's all kinds of stuff that would work in that combo. And Menace cards are beneficial, so if you get those out there being pirates, and you're swinging, it takes 2 to block them, so you're pumping them as well, so that's always good. So this deck's set up pretty good. There could be some adjustments based on what your taste is, on how you build your decks and what you want to use. But as you see, the Angrath Fury, if you're going to keep Planeswalker in here and use him, maybe get another one. Just because he's came in a pre-built doesn't mean you can't go out and go get another one. You can always find these cards wherever. A lot of people don't use them. Sometimes they'll sell them. But yeah, those are the ones that help you search for them in case you don't have them in your hand. And you can probably go get those too. Can't get them out of packs, I'm pretty sure. You got to go buy those from somebody or from a store or a card store. But so that's the setup here on this one. I'm not going to play a hand. And I mean, if you're running heavy pirates, there's no point in having just one in here. You're going to want to go get a couple more. Now this one's a decent card, so you'll have to pay for it. I think. I haven't checked it, but maybe not that much. Maybe I'm just throwing nonsense out in the air. But either way, though, this is a pretty good setup deck. So not much more I can say about it as far as what it can do. You know, obviously the Gilded Sentinel is a good artifact creature, but it's a 4-drop, 3/3, doesn't do anything else. I mean, if it's out there for an artifact purpose, I don't remember, maybe I missed it, for if there's an artifact in the field of play, you get something. But I don't think I saw that on these guys. There are pirates that do that, and if you've played this game, you know that from Ixalan. For artifacts in the field of play, it gets +1/+1 for it. So you can go that route, or you can put something else more effective out there, creature-wise, that does more than just that. Whatever you want, whatever works best for you. So we'll go ahead and crack the 2 packs to see what we come up with from this actual pre-built, and see if any of these cards might enhance the strength of this deck that you can swap out and do something with. So we'll see what we come up with here. We'll go ahead and crack the first one. Alright, Brazen Freebooter, Divine Verdict. So since we're black-red, we'll go ahead and drop the other ones out of there if we're not going to switch anything up. River Darter. I'll go ahead and set that aside. We'll put a stack. Gilt Grove Stalker. Voracious Vampire. It's a vampire. We're not really probably going to put it in this one, but you never know. It might be a twist. Maybe a little switch up may help out. Bombard, another one for damage. This is a higher price one and a higher damage. You know, maybe you're not wanting to waste your creature, that one that comes in the field of play and damages or kills another creature that's been damaged. Maybe combo attack it. Shock it and do this for 4. Maybe that's enough. Or for, I guess it would be 6. Shocks 2. Snubhorn Sentry. White card, probably won't use it. Kitesail Corsair. Traveler's Amulet. Sacrifice Traveler's Amulet. Search the library for leave it so any card reveal it. So, I mean, if you're short on mana and you feel like you need that to pump, to get your mana on the board, you can put that in there. That helps out, if that's what you want to do. That's a vampire-based card, good one. I know a buddy of mine's run the vampire deck, and he's got those bad boys in there. I would. It's a good card. Siren Reaver, blue card, not going to really benefit this deck. Needletooth Raptor, Enrage. Now, it's not dinosaur based, but if you want to use that Enrage, it's a 4-drop, 2/2 creature. Whenever it's dealt damage, it deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Another option for that card. So instead of having spells, leave it out there. But, you know, play the 4. Now you got a creature to block. So now obviously you have to do is deal damage to a, 2 damage to a creature that's big enough that you can chump, and then play that, pirate card that would kill it when it comes in the field of play. And our rare for this pack is Mastermind's Acquisition. 4-drop, choose one, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Choose a card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. I know people like this one. This is the one that gives you that option. So I believe it's based on a standard tournament type of situation. You're going to have a side deck or a sideboard that you can pick from. So a lot of people, I think, are going to really get into this card if they do it right. That's what I would. I'd set it up to use it well. Multiple things can happen with that one. So that's a pretty good pretty good rare for that. So far, we got a few cards that we can swap out possibly. Nothing exciting, but anything will work. I do like the creature option though. Gives you a blocker and deals the damage you need to kill a big creature if you have to. So I like that idea. Maybe that's something we'll look into, to swapping this out and making that work. Mistcloak Herald. Goblin Trailblazer. Menace. It's 2/1. Menace always a pain in the butt, trust me. If they don't have a kill spell, putting it out, you swing away, and if they're not creature heavy, you can really put a hurt on them. Moment of Triumph, I like that one for your anything for that matter, but it works well with the vampires and some other creatures. Dusk Legion Zealot enters the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Probably not going to go in this deck, but you never know, we'll see. Hardy Veteran, Dinosaur Hunter, it's a good one if you want to keep those dinosaurs from really running over you. So all he has to do is deal damage. So it's a chumper. It's one of those cards that, if they don't kill it and you block a big boy, it's dead. You ain't got to worry about having to kill it all the way. Sorry, I didn't read that one. Soul of the Rapids. That's that good hexproof flyer. Dark Inquiry. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. 3-drop. Those are good if you're trying to keep your opponent from playing what they got in their hand, especially if you know they got some good stuff. Luminous Bonds. Thunderhead Migration. Slippery Scoundrel, Baffling End, and Silver Clad. Oh, we do have a foil. I wasn't even paying attention. So Silverclad Ferocidon, 7-drop, that's the one. Enrage, whenever Silverclad Ferocidon is dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. Beneficial, if you're running heavy dinosaurs or anything for that matter. It is expensive, 7-drop, but 8/5. Make them get rid of creatures. It's a good card to have. And the foil is the Brazen Freebooter foil. We get a little excited when we open boxes for our channel. Hope you enjoy it. We just try to let loose and have a good time. I'm by myself, so I'm kind of like not really doing it. I'm just going to read through these cards and show you what we got. Brazen Freebooter, that's a red one. Enters the battlefield. So it's a pirate. That's beneficial. 3/3 pirate, not bad, and it gets you a colorless mana. So might be short, or not colorless, but token to give you a mana of any color. So that's something that might go in here. It's a decent 3/3, but like I said, when the pumps with the other pirates, the pump pirates, the +2 when they attack, +1/1 for pirates, it's beneficial to have for him. So that's always an option. I guess we'll put that over there. These two can go with the black-red. All right, so out of these, possibly if you want to do that in there to mess with people, you can pull something out of your deck or out of your side deck that you really could use that you don't want to put in here. Maybe you don't want 4 of them in there, but you just want 1. So you put it in your side deck, play that, get that going on, put it in your field of play, and you're good to go. Or I guess put it in your hand. But you have to make sure you have the mana, of course, so probably just stick to red and black if you're going to do that with this one. Maybe that one not so much. I like putting this one in there because you always want to have that dinosaur protector, so maybe him and maybe a couple more if we get him. That one's not bad. I don't think I'm going to do it for the pirate. Menace, I could probably put the Menace in there. That was beneficial, especially if you can pump it up too. I like this idea, so I might throw that in there. And Bombard, depending on... No, there's another Brazen Freebooter. Sweet. Maybe I'll put both those in there. We'll think about it. That's an option. Maybe not. Maybe we will. And Voracious Vampire. So no, probably not that one. But at least this guy. I think I like that idea. I'm going to try that out. So that's what we got out of the 2 packs that came with the pre-built. And let's go ahead and crack these 2 packs open. See what good cards. I'll talk about the rares and the uncommons, but I'm not gonna get into adding those to this deck. That was just gonna show you what you can get and what you can maybe increase your pre-built strength with or anything else. Sometimes you don't get a lot to go with that pre-built, but go with what you got. Alright, so we'll skip on back. We've already went pretty much over all the commons and everything else in our box opening videos. So we'll just skip to the good stuff. Alright, so Mausoleum Harpy, Forerunner of the Empire, Reaver Ambush, and Crafty Cut Purse. Man, I think we opened like 5 of those in our box opening. Not surprised at all. So, and last pack. Here we go, get to the back. Let's check it out. Blazing Hope. Mausoleum Harpy, I think I just had that one. Shake the Foundations. And Radiant Destiny. That's a good one. So we got Radiant Destiny, and I think we got a foil back here. Foil! Gotta love foils. And Famished Paladin. Now we cracked that one open on one of the boxes, I'm pretty sure. If you watched the video, you could confirm that. So, there we go. That's what we got out of those 2 packs. Some of that stuff probably will help strengthen or alter this pre-built deck, but either way, it's something I might work on this weekend and use it at work on Monday. So there you have it, folks. 4 packs, booster packs, and a Planeswalker pre-built Rivals of Ixalan Angrath deck. So hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, share for everybody, subscribe, please subscribe. If you paid attention to the box opening, the first one we had yesterday, we did one earlier tonight, or today, should be posted as well. Pay attention to that. We are doing the giveaway. We got to reach a certain number of subscribers before we do that. We really want you to do that. We really need some viewers, all that good stuff. So please do everything you can to help us out, and we are going to do a giveaway, actually 3 of them for each box that we open. So check those out, and that should do it for my video. Deuces!